here we go. Previously, I showed you guys I had some inside cabinet lights just to make it easier to work on in there. Still on that. Anyways, I've added some boom or gantry lights, little LED lights up our gantries. So there's the gantries doing its thing. It'll kind of light the way. So this is tonight's accomplishment anyways. Not much, but I started to work on wire management. You can see it's still a mess, but it's a lot better than it was. So I've got a little bit more to do there. And I've been working also on my mount for my little spindle motor. So I've got it tapped and drilled, drilled and counterbored on both sides for mounting up here on the Z-axis. So it's going to mount up here. Got a little bit of an issue, sorry, with this mount. It's not square in any one way or another, so I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do there to figure out what is perpendicular with my shaft into the table. But I got to figure that one out before I drill and tap the rest of the holes in the Z-axis. But we got some, oh yeah, I also ran some 110 volt power up here for the spindle motor. And eventually I'll be able to make some parts to replace this piece of garbage carriage. It is just not rigid enough to take the weight of the Z-axis alone, much less anything with any weight. You know, that palm spindle motor is very lightweight, but as you can see, I'll show you a little bit underneath. It's an open frame, and it's on rack and pinion drive, but there is just an impractical thing, and I bought them and I regret it, so I think they'll be okay on my X-axis. I've got, you know, dual driven gantry here. It's the same on both sides, and it seems to be working quite well in a pair like that. This adds so much rigidity to it that it doesn't have the same forces being applied to it. So we have to come up with a solution for that. I don't like having the standoff the way it is. I don't like this whole bearing approach to linear travel. As I'm learning more, I have figured out that there's a lot of things out there on the market, and take your time, investigate before you spend your money. They weren't real expensive, probably the cheapest ones that were out there, but they were also the first ones that I found, and it was like at the time I was looking for several weeks, there just weren't any out there. So I'm going to change this out, probably go to 80-20 extrusion for the beam on the gantry, and I'm going to make another plate to take the place of this whole mess with a new motor mount, and bring this in tight. This is actually going to become part of the carriage. I'm going to put V-groove wheels here, and they will be on a piece of, like I said, 80-20 extrusion, probably a 2x4, dimension-wise, is what I'm thinking. It's going to take a lot of work to change it over. I'm going to play with it. Hopefully I can get it in good enough working order so that I can mill me some parts, and that's where we're at. So, hope you enjoyed this video. I finally got a camera that's a little bit better than it was before. Try to give you guys some information. I'll make some more videos very soon here, and I'll show you what all this weird looking R2-D2 looking stuff is that's worming its way out on my table. So far this is where we are, and we do have motion. Next video won't be long. Like my video, like my channel. Ask questions if you have any.